It's time for the Wendy Williams Show. Today, the View's outspoken Joy Behar. Get ready for some candid girl talk. Plus, stay warm and stylish this winter with the coolest coats of the season. And Celebrity Apprentice All-Star News. You'll never believe who's back in the boardroom. Now, here's Wendy.
We've got a fabulous Monday show planned for you. Did you hear over the weekend about the big celebrity drug bust in a small town in Texas? It involved a gun and heroin and everything. I've got the details and, of course, an opinion. Let's talk about that and more. It's time for Hot Topics. A very busy weekend. I hope you had a very relaxing weekend, or you did whatever you wanted to do over the weekend. Mine was extremely busy doing some really good stuff, including, so last week I got this telephone call from Halle Berry, and she asked me to come to LA to interview her for her new movie, Cloud Atlas, with Tom Hanks and Susan Sarandon and stuff. So, you know, you get a call from Halle, you pack your bags. And a mini version of the Wendy set. And a few staffers and cameras. Anyway, so we flew to Beverly Hills, and there we are chatting. I mean, she is everything that I expected in terms of beauty. I mean, you know, she just radiates the room. She's got good skin, really thick hair, a really girl's girl personality, and the interview was just a whole lot of fun to do. Halle, it was so nice to meet you, and for everyone else, I can't wait to show you that interview a little later on this month. Yeah. 24 hours in LA, and here we are back live out of New York. Yes. My ears are still popping. Oh, you know, over the weekend, everyone was talking about that incredible jump from space yesterday. Were you following this story? Felix Baumgartner, he traveled in some sort of balloon contraption, high-tech, 24 miles up. So I guess, is that through the sound barrier and almost to the moon? I mean, it's up there. Anyway, he broke the speed record and free fell. And the top speed that he reached when he was falling is about 133 miles per hour. Can you imagine? Excuse me, 833 miles per hour. My ears are still popping from landing this morning at JFK. Can you imagine what his ears go through and his blood pressure and everything else? But the good news is that he landed in Mexico. They called it a perfect landing. And so far, he's in perfect condition. So good for you, Alex. The things that people like to do when they have a little extra time on their hands. Anyway, we've all been watching the All-Star edition of Dancing with the Stars. I don't know about you, but I enjoyed the All-Star edition of this show. And now there's another show that is apparently taking a cue from Dancing with the Stars, and that's Celebrity Apprentice. Well, I think we're gonna like this one too. Some of our favorite celebrities are returning to the boardroom, including LaToya Jackson. I know. She gave us everything that we loved during her season, the good drama with Nene and Star Jones and stuff. Also returning to the boardroom, Omarosa. Yes, yes. And bringing in the cuckoo crazy, there's Dennis Rodman and Gary Busey with all this right here. I think that All-Star Celebrity Apprentice could be even better than All-Star Dancing with the Stars. I mean, this I like where people are going with this All-Star thing. It's not like they have a short list of celebrities to have on Celebrity Apprentice, but this All-Star thing is good. He didn't even bring back anybody who's already won. He just brought back the people that we enjoyed to watch. Thank you, Donald. And so Celebrity Apprentice, the All-Star edition is in March? Yep. March on NBC. Perfect. Perfect. Unfortunately, you all, it is time for another edition of Celebrity Justice. Hit it. Okay. The thing is if you're traveling through West Texas and you have a taste for illegal drugs, consider this your warning. Okay, so the rapper Nelly's tour bus was the latest to be stopped. I know. It was the latest to be stopped, and the stop was in Sierra Blanca, Texas. Well, it was the Border Patrol that found 36 bags of heroin, a loaded gun, and over 10 pounds of marijuana, which according to marijuana aficionados, that is, you know, on your king-size bed, the king-size pillow. If you filled the king-size pillow with weed, that's how much weed they say there was. And then I talked to somebody on the seedier side of life who's familiar with heroin, and they said that 36 bags of heroin could keep you scratching, nodding until at least Christmas. And the loaded gun. Well, there's a recipe for disaster. So a member of Nelly's staff admitted that the drugs were his and that the gun was his. So he was the only person arrested. Apparently the picture was taken by a very short police officer. Anyway, this guy has not pled guilty, and we're following this story. Nelly, I'm glad that you had nothing to do with this. But I must say that this is not the first time a celebrity drug bust has gone down in Sierra Blanca, Texas. Actor Armie Hammer, he's from Social Network and J. Edgar. Well, he was busted in Blanca, Texas with, yeah, exactly, Willie Nelson. Yeah, Fiona Apple, the singer. They were all arrested for weed possession in Sierra. Look at Fiona's picture, right? Fiona, are you wearing a wig? Is that open your eyes. What is going on in that picture, Fiona? And why are you all driving through this town in the first place? All you have to do is get your tour bus driver or your manager or somebody to do a little research. All you celebrities spend so much time on the internet your MapQuest. And since you don't want to do it, we did the research for you. Okay, so here's a map to give you an idea. Film crews, musicians, and the like take the green route from LA to Florida. That's I-10, everybody. That's Route I-10. It goes all the way across the country. The border inspectors inspect over 17,000 buses and cars daily. So why, oh why, would any of us want to drive through this town if you're packing heroin, weed, and a loaded gun? Well, we mapped a route for you musicians next time you want to do this. Look. If you, and I am not condoning drugs or loaded guns, but if you take your heroin, your weed, and your loaded guns through the purple route, show the map again, through the purple route, while the artist, the clean person, goes on the green route, then it'll be fine. I mean, the purple route is about 174 miles out of the way, otherwise known as about 3 hours out of the way, but it would be worth it because at least when you get to where you're going, you'd have your stash. And judging from all the arrests, it sounds worth it. So we're learning a lot about Britney Spears' finances, everybody. Well, here's the thing. Britney is not in charge of her own money, and she hasn't been for a while. So her lawyers have filed this document for conservatorship in her case, and it's turned out to reveal a lot about Britney's financial situation. In 2010, Britney was worth approximately $32.4 million and had about $14 million in cash. Doesn't that seem like she'd be worth more than that in 2010? Yeah. But this is what the report is. Isn't this good hair that she has on? Doesn't it look like she's got like a lot of like thickness, like the tracks and stuff? It's good hair, Britney. Anyway, since then, she reportedly has received $15 million from X Factor. And now we've learned where some of her money went in 2010. I know these court documents are very intrusive. She shelled out, they say, about $465,000 for staff and assistants, and about $300,000 for child support. There's her ex, Kevin Federline, and her 2 boys. She shells out about $61,000 for wardrobe and grooming, which I'm assuming that this is not per year, only because it just seems like, you know, when you're of Britney's caliber, that you go through a lot more than just $61,000 a year for wardrobe and grooming. So I'm going to assume that this might be per month. $59,000 in auto expenses, but she doesn't own any of her cars. She's doing something else, leasing or whatever. She shelled out $2,600 on hair and makeup. And well, my assumption is that that's per month, but this might have been somebody's vacation time. They're on their own time. What do you look like when you're on your own time? Britney, a mess. Also, they said that she does tons of purchases at Ralph's Supermarket. That's the big supermarket out there. They said she went to Ralph's almost every day at one point, and sometimes she goes to Ralph's 2 or 3 times a day. I go to the grocery store like 3 times a week. I like the grocery store. Like, I don't want people delivering groceries to my house. I don't like anybody, except for maybe my mother, only because, you know, she knows what to get. I enjoy the grocery store. It's therapeutic. It's a chance to see the people in your town, to find out when the traffic light up at Main Street is going to be fixed, you know, what the school superintendent is doing, and you know, who's being robbed, or you know, the best lawn service or whatever. Do you guys like going to the grocery store more than 1 time a week? Some people consider it a chore. You open up stuff, you have a little snack, you talk to people. Anyway, Britney, I'm with you. I like the grocery store too. Good luck, Britney, with your getting control of your own money. Okay, so the presidential election is heating up and everybody's voicing their opinion. Have you heard Lindsay Lohan's opinion? Okay, well, first of all, this is a recent picture of Lindsay. And Lindsay was out partying at a big energy drink event recently, and she announced there that she's voting for Mitt Romney because she thinks that unemployment is really important to our country, and that issue needs to be addressed now. So that was recently. Now, it was last month that Lindsay tweeted Barack Obama requesting a tax cut. It was the month before that, or earlier last month, that he got one from Amanda Bynes saying that she doesn't drink and fire the cop who stopped her. Gee, Mr. President, your Twitter's awfully full. Anyway, Lindsay, be careful when you talk about politics because you don't need any more bad press. I'm sorry, I'm a little verklempt. The airplane air, you know, a little. Anyway, Stacey Dash, the actress and friend to the show, recently tweeted that she's voting for Mitt Romney, and she received so much backlash, she might be regretting even bringing it up. But that brings us to our hot question of the day. Hit it. And the question is, do you think that celebrities should voice their political opinions or endorse a particular candidate, or should they just keep their opinions to themselves? I'm really curious to find out what you think. Go to my Facebook page and tell us what you think. Lindsay, one more thing about that unemployment problem. That has less to do with government and more to do with you staying sober and focused and getting yourself back to work. And President Obama, one more thing. Don't worry too much about losing Lindsay's vote. Turns out she's not even registered. We lost. I'm moving on. You know, we do way too much research around here. All up in everybody's business. I love this show. So, look, yesterday, Madonna's daughter, Lourdes, who, celebrated her 16th birthday. Look what 16 looks like now, you guys. It's good. Happy birthday, Lourdes. All she wants for her birthday is a little freedom. The word is that Lourdes wants to move out of her mom's house and move in with her father, who happens to be gorgeous personal trainer, Carlos Leon. Yes. Well, there's a loose-lipped insider that told the Daily Telegraph that Madonna is a strict parent, but we've always heard this about Madonna, haven't you? She only likes the kids to eat a particular diet. They're not allowed to watch television. And she and Lourdes have been arguing a lot, and Lourdes has been rebelling. We've seen her smoke cigarettes, and why are we clapping for that? Really? Suzanne? A teenager who's 16 smoking cigarettes? Madonna really wants to work things out with her daughter, but it just seems like Lourdes has a mind of her own. Gee, Madonna, I wonder where she got that. We all remember the words to Papa Don't Preach. Right? So look, after Lourdes gets out of high school, because mind you, she's 16, so she's still in high school, reportedly she wants to go to Bard College right outside of New York. For those of you not familiar with Bard College, it's an excellent school. It's very low-key, really expensive. They only accept the very smart, and they only turn out the well-heeled. Anyway, and check this out. She wants to pay for her college with her own money, so her mom won't have a choice. Well, she's got money. She's got money because she and her mother, Madonna, have that Material Girl clothing line, and it's been doing really well. And so that's Lourdes, and that's what she's up to. But, you know, Madonna's got other children, too. You know, she's got the black son, David. And there's David right there in the Adidas sweatsuit. He recently joined his mom on stage at the Staples Center spinning records. He's like, DJ David, I like that. And then she's also got the 11-year-old son with her ex-husband, Guy Ritchie. The 11-year-old's name is Rocco, and he's a background dancer for his mom. But look, he's like, yo, 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 background dance. Like, yo, Mom. I am not hating on Madonna being with these kids, and they're kind of out on tour with her, and I'm sure she doesn't have heroin, weed, and a loaded handgun back there in the dressing room. I bet you she has macrobiotic food, right? A whole bunch of Zenness and Kabbalah water, and probably a tutor for each of the boys. And so who are we to judge? I was just reporting the story. Listen, happy birthday to the oldest Wendy fan ever. Her name is Nana Sophie, and she's 103 years old today. And her family sent us footage of Nana chilling at home watching the Wendy show. And just take a look at this. Just so fun. Can you imagine?
Behar is back.
103, everybody. So fun. She's doing Oh, Nana, we appreciate you watching so much, and we've got you a very special gift right here. It's 103. Oops. No, I was trying to be dramatic and let it just you could have helped. It's whatever. I was trying to be dramatic and let it really unfurl. It's 103 scratch-off lottery tickets. Nana Sophia, thank you so much for watching our show. And happy birthday to you, darling. Everybody keep the claps going, because up next, we've got the very funny, very outspoken Joy Behar. She's here with us. Has been saying it like like she means it. For 16 seasons as one of the hosts of The View. And now she's speaking even more on her mind in her brand new show on Current TV. It's called Joy Behar, Say Anything. Take a look.
Marry, shag, or kill. Okay, these are the names.
Okay.
And I know it's hard. Rick Santorum, Paul Ryan, or Rush Limbaugh.
Oh my God. Kill Rush.
Kill Rush, okay.
No question.
Yeah. Marry?
Oh wait, it's Santorum
Paul Ryan.
or Paul Ryan.
Who would you
Oy.
marry or shag?
I think I would marry Ryan.
You'd marry Ryan.
And then I would
Hold your nose.
hate shag Santorum.
Oh, it would be like
It would be a hate thing.
Oh my God.
It'd be nasty.
Please welcome Joy Behar. Hiya, Joy. I know. Especially with the railing.
Comfortable here.
Hi,
Let me
exactly.
spread out.
You look great.
Oh, thank you.
Simple, chic, great,
Chic.
terrific. Yes.
You too, very chic today.
Thank you.
Yes.
You know, ox blood is the color of the season, except remember it used to be called burgundy or maroon.
I thought it was called brown. It looks brown.
No. If you're watching it on my kitchen TV, it's probably green. Anyway, so 16 seasons on The View. I
know.
always have to congratulate you when I see you. And, you know, I'm not going to ask you who your best or worst guest is, because I hate when people ask me that.
I don't know. I can't even think of it.
But I will ask
Yeah.
you, what's your favorite and least favorite thing about doing the show?
Oh,
Or moments on the show, you know.
Well, my favorite thing is, you know, the hours and the paycheck. So, no,
yes.
no question about
Yes,
it.
yes, yes.
But, but I also enjoy the camaraderie of the women, and I have friends there, and it's like a family. It's like a house, a home that I
Yes.
go to every day for 16 years. It's lasted as long as my first marriage. Hello.
And your least favorite thing?
Oh, my least favorite.
You're not going to say hair and makeup?
No, I enjoy that.
You do?
I get a makeover every day. You should see what I look like before I roll out of bed in the morning. It's not easy to put this together.
Yeah. Well, it's working for you.
But, you know, it's worked for me for 16 years, and I give myself credit because I'm an only child, and I was never used to being interrupted. Most of my relatives were mute. And this group doesn't stop talking.
Yeah.
So I had to learn to, you know, to negotiate that.
Well, it's never too late to learn to share.
Exactly. Share your toys.
And speaking of your first marriage, congratulations to you and Steve.
Thank you. We got married last year.
One year anniversary.
Right, last August, yeah, it was 1 year.
Good for you. How does it feel? I mean, you were together for
Oh,
29
the
years
sex
before.
never stops. Oh, it's continuous. 29 years of courting, nothing. 1 year of marriage, I can't get him off of me.
So The View recently had the Obamas, the
yes.
president and the first lady on. How do you guys negotiate who sits next to whom?
First of all, President Obama's been on like enough to get it. He should be a member of AFTRA at this
Yes.
point. He's been on like 4 times.
Yes.
But how do we sit next to it? Well, we stay in our usual seats. And I sit next to the guests to their left.
Because in this picture that we're looking at, you
yeah.
and the First Lady look like you were about to fly away and go have lunch together. I mean, you've got her arm, she's holding onto you for dear life.
Well, and then look at the, if you just take the rest of them out.
Yes.
And just keep the 3 of us. It's
all
like a
about
menage Obama.
Yeah. Now, we've all heard some of the statements or the particular statement that Vice President Biden has made regarding coming. Wait, no, it wasn't Vice President Biden. It was Mitt Romney.
Oh, Mitt Romney.
In terms of coming to the show, he's scared of you women, it seems.
Oh, well, we still want him to come on. We're hoping that he'll come on.
Has his wife been on?
I don't think so. I know Romney was on once when he was not running, though. So we were very good to him then, and I think we'll be nice to him. I don't think he has anything to worry about. He should come on.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
Why not? If you can't take on Joy Behar, how are you going to take on Putin and Ahmadinejad?
Yes, and the rest of the
Girl,
world.
come on.
How are you feeling about the election?
Well, you know, the president had a lousy night, but, you know, at the debates. But you don't want to, you know, attack a man for one bad performance.
Right.
You know, ladies, you got to be nice.
Yes.
So I'm hoping that he will recuperate and come back strong next debate, and then I think he's going to win. But I can't predict. You never know. Things change on a dime in the elections. Like a week can change the whole election.
Yes.
You know?
I know that you're glad to be back on TV with your own show. I mean, we all love watching you on The View, but I miss you on HLN.
I was on HLN. Yeah, they canceled me. You know what they said?
They canceled. I didn't know whether you'd be offended that I mentioned that because
No, I don't care.
used to watch your show there, and I was very
You were
upset
on
when
my
they
show.
canceled you, and I'd been
And
on
you'll
your
come
show.
on my new show.
And I'll come on your new show, and and the new show was on Current TV, everybody. So
Current,
Joy,
yes.
Current.
Now, can I just tell people about Current TV?
Yes.
First of all, it's like the G-Spot. It's very hard to find this channel. But once you find it, it can be fabulous. So what I would suggest...
Good one.
For those of you who would like to watch the show, and I think you would have fun with it because it's a fun show.
Yes.
Go to current.com on the internet, and you will then be told where you can have it, find it on your
Didn't
your
Current
cable.
TV, it used to be Court TV.
No,
that's not
No,
it?
I think Court TV was something else. I
Something
don't know.
else. Anyway, you're back.
I'm
and
back, but you know, they
it's
can't
great.
keep me down.
No. By the way,
What as they try.
what do you think of Arnold Schwarzenegger's new book?
Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I wish he could come on my show. I
Now
would like.
that's a man
I
who
would like.
doesn't-
I want him as a guest. I told him you can grope anybody you want in the audience. Grope them.
And I'm
and
sure
just
he
come
will.
on.
With no remorse.
No.
Do you plan on perusing his book? Do you?
It's 650 pages of I did this and I did that.
And I have no remorse.
Yeah, and I have no remorse. Imagine, but the housekeeper? How lazy is this man? He couldn't even go out of the house to find somebody to do it with. I mean, come
that's
on.
a good point. That is a very good point. If you were Maria,
Your audience is very judgmental.
if you, well, if you were Maria, would you stay? Or would you go?
Now, at this
if
point?
If you were Maria, not...
If I were Maria.
Yeah, we're not judging you, Maria.
First of all, she's a Kennedy woman, so she has been trained to look the other way, and that's why it took so long to really for this thing to come to a head, so to speak. And so, if I were Maria, I would dump him now. Yeah, it's too much. It's over the top.
That's what we said on Hot
when it's in your
Topics.
own bed with your own housekeeper. You know how hard it is to find a good housekeeper?
Yeah.
Please.
And now he's writing about it in the book. Listen, you guys keep it here because we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to find out what really annoys Joy Behar, and you don't want to miss it.
Oh, it's a test.
Keep it here. Incomparable Joy Behar, and Joy and her husband Steve, we mentioned this earlier, they've been together for 30 years.
30.
Married now for 1 year.
Right.
And you know, last week we were talking about Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman.
Oh, I know.
After being together for 41 years, you know, they were married for 30 years.
Together for 40.
Right, dating for 11 before they got married.
41.
And they moved in together 2 weeks after they met.
Well, that's the mistake they made. So why did it lasted that long?
No, but you know, she's 63 or 64 and he's 67, and we were all kind of wondering what makes people get divorced at that point as opposed to just reworking the terms of the marriage that you're in.
I think it's one word, Viagra. I really think that it's destroyed marriages because, you know, you usually go along and
Right.
nothing happens after a while and you're just fine with that and you just have breakfast together and go on a vacation and have a quality time apart from each other. Now, this drug comes in, Cialis, Levitra, Viagra, the holy trinity
Right.
of the pharmaceutical
And
industry.
nothing has come up for women.
And nothing has come up for us. And now, all of a sudden, they think they could find a number who might be more interesting or
Yes.
interested. And that's what the problem is.
Well, and then not only that, but because we're not dying at, you know,
No.
many, we're expected to live now until we're 100 years old, so you can virtually have a whole nother life if you divorce
Well,
at
it's like,
65.
first of all, Viagra is the crack cocaine of the nursing homes.
Yeah.
Those old people are jumping on each other like crazy.
Yeah.
So you see what's going on now? It's destroying relationships.
There's something to be said for that. Okay, well, one thing that we love about Joy is, as you can see, she knows how to say it like she means it, and it's time to play Joy or Annoy.
You
Hit
made
it.
that
Okay. Joy,
up. Okay.
this game is self-explanatory.
Okay.
Jersey Shore cast.
Love. A joy. I love
Joy,
them,
joy.
especially. They're going off the air now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bill O'Reilly, joy or annoy?
Well, both.
Okay. Spanx, joy or annoy?
Give me Spanx or give me death. Are you kidding me?
This purse, joy or annoy?
Oh my God.
Gigantic
Is
Chanel.
that real?
Yeah, it's a Chanel. It's the size of a hula hoop. See, I would carry that because to me,
You're a tall girl. You can carry
no, the bigger the bag, the smaller your butt.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Earrings too.
Yes,
Makes your
earrings.
face
Yeah,
look smaller.
uh-huh.
Yeah, so I would say annoy. I'm
Annoy.
sorry, annoy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And Botox, joy or annoy?
Next question.
Oh! People who make YouTube videos of their cats.
Who are these people?
There are millions of them on YouTube. Is that a joy or annoy for you?
I love cats. I love animals. So a joy. I
think
don't
that
care.
one's cute too. Okay. Mimes, joy or annoy?
Oh, not a mime. Are they still around?
Since the 80s, right? Or 70s even.
I don't even like Cirque du Soleil. I can't take it. I cannot take mimes and trapeze artists or any of that
So
crap.
that's annoy.
Oh.
Okay. Tramp stamps, joy or annoy?
I love them. I have one of Regis right here.
And lastly, Honey Boo Boo, joy or annoy?
You know, I have to tell you a story about Honey Boo Boo. I got in trouble on my show saying anything because I said that she was fat.
Joy?
A hush fell over the audience because the kid is fat. It's Boo Boo's gonna need a moo-moo soon. You know what I mean? And they yelled at me and got mad at me. But I think that childhood obesity is an issue in this country.
But it doesn't mean that she's gonna grow up to be a fatso.
Look at her mother. Too mean? Too mean. Too soon?
Too soon.
Too soon? Too mean.
And that would be an annoy.
Okay, I take it back. Joy, I love Honey Boo Boo. She's adorable.
Joy Behar, thank you so much for being here. Joy Behar, Say Anything. That's the name of her new show, Monday through Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern on Current TV. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
That was so perfect. Welcome back, everybody. You know, this is a live show, and you never know who's going to stop by. We were just talking about our oldest Wendy watcher, Nana Sophie, and she's celebrating her 103rd birthday, and here she is today. How you doing, Nanny Sophie? How you doing? Listen, I got you 103 lottery tickets, so get to scratching.
Got you 103 lottery tickets.
Good luck.
Wait,
May you get
I
rich.
take one out.
Thank you, Nanny Sophie. All right, everybody, it's time for Ask Wendy. Where's my first person? Is that you?
Hi, Wendy. How are you doing?
Fine, thanks.
My name is Gina. I'm from Brooklyn.
Hi, Gina.
Hi. I have a 15-month-old son, Gregory, and I've had a very difficult pregnancy with him. I've had 2 previous miscarriages, and my husband wants to start trying again, and I'm very, very scared. So, Wendy, how do I move past this and conceive again?
Well, it'll take you a moment in time, you know, to get over the emotion of miscarrying. As you know, I'm familiar with this.
Yes.
Now, are you younger than 35?
No. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 31.
You're 31.
Yeah.
All right, well, you have a few baby-making years left. So I would suggest that what you do is take 2 or maybe 3 of those years to work your way through the pain of miscarriage, because it does take a moment. You can't just jump right back into the saddle. And our men try to be supportive, but only a woman knows what a woman goes through.
Right.
And that a woman never forgets, and that every Mother's Day is a reminder, and so on and so forth. And you might want a support system, whether it's therapy or talking with a group of women who've had miscarriages. But tell your husband you'll be back in the saddle soon, just not right now. You have some things that you're working yourself through,
Thank
okay?
you so much.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck. We have time for another one. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. How you doing?
Oh, there's 2 of you, mother and daughter?
I'm Gianna, and that's my mom.
I'm Mimi.
Hi, Mom. Okay, go ahead,
Okay,
Gianna.
so I just started my freshman year in college, and I have a boyfriend of over a year, but Mom thinks that we should break up to get the college experience, but I don't want to break up. So
College experience, huh? College experience was fun. But I will say this. So your boyfriend is from your hometown?
Yes.
And you both made plans to go to the same college?
We don't go to the same school.
Oh, you don't go to the same school?
I go to school in Philly, and he goes to school here.
In New York?
Well, in New Jersey.
In New Jersey, Mom, I understand exactly what you're saying because we as women, when we settle down, and I always say this to you guys, when we settle down, we give up so much more than men in terms of socially and our freedom and things like that. However, she's gonna have to learn this one on her own. She's gonna have to learn this one on her own. So, Mom, we'll keep our fingers crossed that, you know, maybe they'll break. Maybe you'll break up before your senior year. You know, but you know, then again, you might be a level-headed young woman who can handle having a boyfriend, and you don't need the college experience. Okay, so we can't force her, Mom. Good luck, young lady.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. You guys keep it here. Up next, fashion expert Lilliana Vasquez is here with some winter coats and trends for us. So don't miss it. Oh, God. How you doing? Okay, there's a chill in the air, and now is the perfect time for us to be shopping for our coats. But before we go out and spend money, here with the latest trends is the founder of cheapchicas.com, our friend Lilliana Vasquez. Lilliana, I'm so glad that you're here.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, what is so different with the styles of coat this year, and how do we choose?
Well, the great thing about coats this year is that they're all affordable, okay? So here's the 3 things you need to consider. The first is you don't want to pick an overly trendy coat because you want it to last more than one season, okay? The other thing is you want to try your coats on with a mid-weight sweater because otherwise you're not wearing a t-shirt in the winter. It needs to be a perfect fit.
Right.
Okay, and last not least, you and I are on the same page here. You do not need to spend more than $150 on a great winter coat. There's tons of stores out there, off-price stores, Marshalls that you can go to and shop for a great winter coat that's totally on trend.
Absolutely. Okay, let's get our fashion show started. And as usual, all of our models are from our Wendy studio audience. Our first model's name is Pamela, and Pamela's a new mom to a 9-month-old baby boy, Lucas.
How fantastic does she look? She is wearing one of my favorite jackets. This is the crop shearling aviator. And what I love about this coat is in the winter, you don't have to wear a long coat. You can do a crop coat, especially if you're petite. It helps balance out your proportion a little bit. And I'm all about luxe for less. So this is all faux fur. You don't have to wear real fur. Go for the faux. It's so much better, totally affordable, super stylish. And an aviator jacket typically is a menswear inspired jacket, but look for feminine details like exposed seaming and that belt to help cinch in the waist and make you look hot, hot, hot for the winter.
This is perfect. You look great.
From victoriassecret.com, $142.
$142. Isn't that great? Thank you, Pamela. Our next Wendy model is Raquel, and Raquel is a shoenista. She owns over 130 pairs of shoes.
So
I love this.
I know, and Raquel is all about fashion, so I wanted to give her a very fashion moment here in this gorgeous orange cape. So this is the hottest color for the fall. You've seen it everywhere. It's also the hottest silhouette, and the reason for that is that cape is really versatile. It lends itself really nicely to something as simple as leggings and a white blouse, which is how she has it here. You could also throw this on over a dress for a girl's night out, and this one has really fun custom details like a removable hood. It has snaps on the interior so you can adjust
the hardware.
Fit. Gorgeous hardware. This is from Kohl's, $109.
Oh my gosh, and I love how it stretches at the waist.
At the waist, exactly.
So it gives you a little femininity there.
Exactly.
Very nice, Raquel. You look terrific. Thank you, Raquel. And our next model is Anna. Anna loves ballet and is a former Playboy bunny.
Yeah, she is.
Anna.
She is totally sexy, and this is the one coat, the puffy jacket that scares most women.
Yes.
Okay? And that's because you don't want to look like the marshmallow man in your winter coat. So what you want to do when you're shopping for a puffy coat is look for a few details. Very important is faux fur. Again, we're talking about luxe for less, okay? You also want to look for deep jewel tones like forest green. It doesn't have to be boring and black.
Hers is forest green if you can't see, and I love the faux fur detail.
Love the faux fur detail. And then the most important detail to look for is the belt. And that's because it cinches you in at the waist, helps give you an hourglass figure so you don't look overwhelmed in the coat. And also with this coat, this is actually a down coat, and it's under $150 at Burlington Coat Factory.
And we see, Anna, you still have your Playboy figure.
Yes,
terrific.
she does.
Thank you, Anna. Our last model is Dina, and Dina recently lost 30 pounds. She's loving her brand new body. And check her out. Oh my God, that's perfect.
Okay.
I love this. I was waiting for the trench.
Okay, so here's the trench. Now, the trench coat is a classic piece. If you don't have one, every woman should add this to their closet.
Yes.
But for this season, we did an updated trench. This is not your mama's trench coat, ladies, okay? This has leather sleeves, asymmetrical zippers, gorgeous gold hardware, and what is great about a trench is that it's perfect for a transitional climate. So if you live somewhere where it's not that cold in the winter, this is the only coat you need. All you can do is just layer with a great sweater.
Or get one with a zip-out lining.
Which is also a great idea.
And if you'll notice on Dina, it has a feminine detail at the waist, it dents in at the waist. It looks good. You did a really good job with all these.
Thank you very much. I think they all look fantastic.
All the models can come back to the stage. For more information on all these looks. Up next, we've got a brave Wendy watcher who's going to cut her hair for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Don't miss it. Welcome back, everybody. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month in full swing, and it's our time right now for Wendy's Hair Drive. I'm standing here with celebrity hairstylist Cheryl Fazio, and she is from the Erosia Hair Salon. And today, we're working with our donor who's going to cut her ponytail to make a wig for a breast cancer patient. Say hello to Denise Huffman. Hi, Denise.
How you doing?
How you doing? So now, that's a really long ponytail. About how long is this one?
It's about 22 inches.
22 inches.
Yes.
And her hair is nice and thick, everybody. Okay, drum roll, please. We're going to get to the cutting. How long have you been growing your hair?
About 2 years. And this is so important to me because both of my grandmothers are actually breast cancer survivors.
Oh, this is terrific then. Well, let's see how it's going to look. What celebrity's hairstyle do you like once it's all done? Oh. What do you like?
I was thinking Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys got a new haircut? That's what she wants. By the way, Cheryl, everybody, Denise, and Cheryl's going to take her back to the Erosia studio to get her the perfect Alicia Keys haircut. And you guys be sure you go to wendyshow.com because you can check out the before and after photos of all of our hair donors so far this month. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Our time is done. I want to thank today's guests, Joy Behar, Lilliana Vasquez, I love the coats, and Nanny Sophie. Happy 103rd birthday. Also, my co-host, my studio audience, thank you so much for being here as well. Tomorrow, we've got two very sexy women. The actress Gina Gershon will be here, and the queen of burlesque, Dita Von Teese. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye.